What's up, everybody? This is Will, just coming at you with a quick and dirty semi-installation video for the Traktor Kontrol S4 and the Audio Innovate Innobender. It's a variant of the Innovator. As you see here, it's actually called Innovator. You've got the standard pigtail cable coming out of it right here, and then you're looking at this new piece of cable that plugs actually directly into the S4's stock cable. Right? You don't even need the adapter plate, which is actually kind of neat. There's not a lot of room under there, so all the better, right? Okay, so you have here a bracket with a 90-degree bend that actually bolts onto the Innovator. I believe this is also compatible with the Vestax VCI 300. There's a couple more holes here that we won't be using. Okay, you've got a 90-degree bend stem here that kind of adds on to the original fader stem, and there are a couple of screws here, it looks like hex heads, that will screw on, and there are holes in the original Innovator stem that kind of accommodate this, okay? I've taped it up here on the back just because the way this thing sits in the S4, it comes very close to some electronic components. We don't want to short anything out, right? So those are definitely in the instructions for the Innovator install in any mixer. The S4 is no exception. Okay, so we're going to lay that aside for now. We're going to look at the S4 right here, turned over onto its back. This is the front of it, again upside down, and the back is over here. Okay, we are looking at a total of 22 screws, if I'm not mistaken, all around. Each one of these little holes here has a Phillips head screw. Okay, just two of them to watch out for. There's going to be one right here behind the sticker. Pretty obvious warranty voiding right here, just to let you know. Okay, and there's one screw here as well that's kind of tucked in behind the rubber piece. So most screwdrivers won't have a problem getting into that. Just for reference, that's the ground screw on the back, just so you know which one that is, okay? So now I've gone and removed all 22, one's still kind of stuck in there, and I'm just going to pull the cover up and off of it, pull it straight up and off, and you'll be faced with the guts of the Traktor Kontrol S4. Okay, so at this point, I've voided my warranty. I think it's very clear. So again, just another caveat when you are going to be installing this upgrade. Okay, so I've gone ahead and actually removed the stock fader. I did that a little while ago. I can't find the original piece, but these are the two screws, holes, that mounted the original fader plate onto it. Now the fader had a kind of a green adapter board about yay wide, covered most of this area right here, right? So I've got the two screws there. Now I have the pre-assembled Innobender. We're going to be using this hole right here and the opposing hole right there. Right, so as we go ahead and install this, there we go. So you've got the fader sitting nice and pretty. We're going to use the original stock mounting holes. Elliot Marks was kind enough to create this bracket such that we could do that. So let me just go ahead and screw that one down. And the second screw over here. And there we go. That has now been installed. All you really need to do at this point is take that connector and hook it into the stock yellow cable. There we go. Okay, I would use a little electrical tape just to kind of tuck this in the corner here and put a little over here to insulate. But otherwise it all does fit. You do have a little bit of clearance between the fader and the board here, but again, you know, that tape is just there for a precaution. You never really know what kind of pressure could be exerted on the back of this thing if it takes a fall. Okay guys, so that is pretty much it, and at this point you would just pop the cover back on and put the 22 screws back in and you're off to the races. So thank you very much for watching. I'm actually going to keep this one open as I have another modification I'll be working on. I hope this answers questions, but by all means post some comments if you do have more, okay? Thanks, guys.